you can make a quick sheet even quicker now. So one extra tap to get you there, and then go into a quick sheet, and then you can see this is a quick sheet. Hello, quick sheets, just so that you can focus. Right, so that was the long way. All right, I know it's one keystroke, but now instead of tapping that and tapping quick sheet to jot down your thoughts, you can press and hold, takes you straight in. Can you see now it says page 5 of 5? It goes quick, but you can see now there's 5 pages. And if we go into here, you can see there's 5 pages, right? I just want to make some comments about quick sheets for all of our beginners. Okay, quick sheets doesn't teach you how to file properly. And all the clients that I actually coach on their digital tech, you know, starting a business, getting a workflow, all of that sort of stuff, I actually suggest that maybe don't use quick sheets in the first instance. Quick sheets is like having a loose piece of paper and several of them. Like if I could just grab right now, I know you probably think I'm weird. It's all right. I'm swatching right now all my markers. I have texter markers. Just pretend these were sticky notes. I don't have any sticky notes handy, so I'm just going to use these. So a quick sheet is like you write on a piece of paper. You write on another piece of paper. You write another message, another note, another note. Right. Get rid of that. You're left with all of these. So digitally, you end up with all the different notes on all different papers. And when you want to go and find this one, it won't be filed anywhere. It'll be in a document. Now, when you do this all day long, it's a very bad habit. It's not a good system. It's not helpful. It takes so much extra time to find everything, and your brain has to, it's almost like starting from scratch every time, trying to work out what is where. So my advice to you is to not do this. My advice is don't use quick sheets yet, just yet, until you've worked out. Okay, look, I'll just close this. Oh, can't close it from there. Close it from here. You can't close it from the grid view. You have to close it from the document. So my advice is to work out your folder structure first, right? And then, so if I go into shop or work, doesn't really matter, but you can see categories. Folder structure is just about categories. That's all it is. Nothing more complicated than that. And your naming convention sounds so boring, but it's so vital. It's like having that drawer in your house with all the odds and ends in it, right? If you put everything in that one spot, you always know where to go and find the odds and ends. Having all your notebooks together, all your planners together, all your shapes together, blah, blah, blah. Let me go into the work folder. Knowing where all my coaching clients are, knowing where all my data and projects that I'm working on for the membership right now, knowing where my courses that I'm working on, my YouTube, all my files for YouTube are in there, and all my strategic documents and decisions are in that folder. That's very easy for me. When I want to work on a YouTube, I'm back here at my files. I want to work on YouTube. I go to work, I go to YouTube, and then I can drill down a bit more. I have this other channel, so I go to this channel, and I can now, am I doing BOOX, iPad, reMarkable, or is it already done and I move it when it's done? So it's a very logical step process for me. And when you're using quick sheets and you're storing your notes in quick sheets, so again, I'll do the short way is just to press and hold now. And now you'll see there's another extra page. As a note taker, I actually don't recommend Quicksheets as a method, a vehicle, a tool to take notes. I do not recommend Quicksheets for that purpose. If you are so disciplined that you've got to remember to order some books later today, you press and hold, it gives you a new sheet immediately. Order 3 of the books for next week. Just say that was a note I needed to do. If I wouldn't use Quicksheets for that, but I'm just saying if you want to do that, that is different to making notes, right? So if in here we've got I'm growing carrots, right? Doing lots of gardening lately, and then I've got notes. I do not recommend you do that. I recommend if you want to make some notes on growing carrots, tap reMarkable, come back here and say, where is it for? It's for home. All right. So, and then gardening, I would add a folder. I would go press and hold to get the uppercase gardening. I'm actually using Notion at the moment, gardening, to store my gardening notes, which is why they're not on here. So then I go into gardening. Did you see that it was white? It's white because there's nothing in it. It's black. Black is when there's something in it. So I go into gardening. When I create a notebook now, it will store it in here because I'm in here. Sometimes you'll lose your notebooks, your files, and you won't know where they are. They're in the folder you were in. And remember, these are all links up here. You can go back to my files, okay, home, gardening. You can go back to home, gardening. reMarkable also takes you back to your my files, which is your home screen. So don't forget that. Okay, gardening. So now I can open up a notebook. So if you're going to do notes, and I'm going to put carrots, create. And I normally blank is normally my default because I use it a lot. So now I can make the notes I need to make on the soil mix, blah, 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 right? I'm using containers and pots. And off I go. I would not suggest you using a quick sheet. Hop out of that. When I come down with 2 fingers, you can see along here are the last 9 documents that I've been using. So in here you can see Quicksheets. This is not where I would store stuff. You are going to have random pages of information that you won't know where they are. It's fine if you've got 2 or 3 pages, but once you start getting 9 pages, you'll be like, oh, where did I put that thing? My recommendation is do not use Quicksheets for that. Be disciplined. And 2 fingers, be disciplined and create proper notebooks in their section when you are actually making notes. I mean, you can let me know down below what you use Quicksheets for. Maybe you use it as a to-do, but the only way that would work well is if you were disciplined enough every day to come in here, to take out your to-dos and to put them in, schedule them into your diary, or you keep them in a to-do list that you reference all the time. One to-do list, just one, not more than one, just one. Which is why if you have a to-do list, you can go straight into there. You don't need to go into Quicksheets. It's not the first port of call, Quicksheets. I think there is a couple of disciplines that are more important for you to have first. And that would be like notes is what we all use this thing for, as well as reading perhaps. But making notes and jotting down information, and then perhaps using its functionality to do other things like colouring in, like like I have done. I must say, I do love colouring in on real paper, right? So I was just colouring in this morning, but I do love actual paper colouring in. But it is a bit fun to do some colouring in here. I prefer Zen tangling if I'm using my reMarkable for stuff like that. That's a lot of fun. I created that. You just, you know, put whatever pen you like on and then you go for it, making, it has a really good zoom and you can, you know, draw bubbles. Wow, I mean, it's amazing to colour in between. I actually did that. You can use the white pen, you know. Anyway, I am getting off track. Let's just hop out of that. Yes, so Quicksheets, you save one keystroke now by doing a long press. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. All right, that's it. Awesome. All right, any love on the channel is always welcome and appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.